I didn't want it to be a reboot or a remake, you know? I really want to reimagine it.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan just came back from the UK after producing, directing, and starring in a new version of the Thomas Crown Affair, which will hit theaters in March 2027.
The Brosnan version was the one I grew up watching, and I was like, oh man, this is great. I love it.
Let's play ball. There he goes, bowler hat. Move in and pick him up.
Yeah, so Pierce Brosnan and Rene Russo starred in the Thomas Crown Affair in 1999, making $124 million worldwide.
These guys with bowler hats.
All over that goddamn place.
What about that?
Renee and Frankie Faison, just like that whole movie was, like, it's great.
Did you warn him?
What? No.
Did you warn him?
No.
Years later, I go back and I realize that, oh wow, this Steve McQueen did it in '68.
Yeah, so the 1999 movie was actually a remake of the Thomas Crown Affair with Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway.
Wow, okay, cool. Let me check this out. Whoa, wow, okay, great. Faye Dunaway. Whoa, okay, what is this? Oh man. Fast forward, I do Creed, MGM, look through their library, they say, yo, what you want to do next? I'm like, oh man, I got Thomas Crown, like I need that. And I've been lightly, you know, pushing and developing over the years.
Yeah, it's been a very slow development. So after the success of Creed in 2015, it was first announced in 2016, 9 years ago, that Michael would star in a remake. And then following the success of Michael making his directorial debut with Creed 3, it was announced last year that he would also direct the caper flick.
The first two films were these two rich white dudes that were stealing because they were pretty much bored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 2025, 26, 27, I might want to see somebody that's rich getting away just stealing because they can.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a little bit more. This one's a bit more personal, and the stakes are a lot higher. Expect all the things that, you know, fashion.
Now, this is the main reason that I felt the need to do this segment. So, at Variety's Award Circuit podcast interview, I don't know who started it, but I saw it on Film Update's Twitter yesterday, and I think they've since deleted the tweet. But yeah, they reported that Michael said that Ruth Negga, Aubrey Plaza, and Papa Asiedu would also be appearing in the film.
Who's your costume design? Did you get Ruth?
Got Ruth Carter.
Got Ruth Carter.
Yeah,
Of course
Ruth
you
Carter.
did. Of
You
course
know
you
what I'm saying?
did.
Got Ruth
Like
Carter.
you're not allowed. You're not allowed to do it without Ruth.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's good.
we got the queen.
So, Variety's Clayton Davis asked Michael about the costume designer on the film, and Michael responds, Ruth Carter. He doesn't say Ruth Negga, and Ruth Negga is not a costume designer. Okay, let's keep going.
Incredible cast, you know, Audrey,
Audria. Not Aubrey, Audria. And that would be Audria Arjona.
and Kenneth Branagh, and you know, and Palou and Denai, and
Palou is not Papa. Is this AI's work at its finest? So yeah, those three actors are not in the new Thomas Crown Affair. On July 7th, Michael did Instagram some headshots of some of the cast: Kenneth Branagh, Lily Gladstone, his Black Panther co-star Denai Guerrera, Pilu Asbeck, and Aisha Hart. So Michael's Reimagining will hit theaters 28 years after Pierce and Renee's version, and then that version came 31 years after the original.
And also what I liked about it, it didn't have too much baggage. It was just enough time and gap between generations with like crazy expectations that no matter what I do, it's like, nah, like, this is just far removed enough.
Yeah, I mean, the 1999 version is a film that has endured.
It's on constantly on TNT. I'll watch it every time. They suck me in every time.
But it's not sacred material that, you know, is sacrilege to update with a new version. And yeah, it sounds like Michael's really changing up the story. But I do think the baggage that carries over from the 1999 version is the daunting task of matching what Rene Russo did.
Do we know each other?
Not yet. I'm Catherine Banning.
I think I said this before in a segment, but yeah, the Thomas Crown Affair was solid. The use of Cinnamon was genius.
Oh, Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Cinnamon.
Pierce was solid. But yeah, as Pierce said on Colbert a few years ago, Renee took it to another level.
Well, you know, thank God for Rene Russo. I mean, without her, I would have been dead in the water.
Excuse me? I'm cutting in.
You just have to have a good woman beside you.
It's a black and white ball.
I'm sorry. I wasn't invited anyway.
It's not impossible for another actress to be as charismatic and funny and sexy and bring like a level of mysteriousness to her character and also an unpredictability to her character. It's just a tall task. Now, Taylor Russell was originally cast as the female lead, but on July 18th, 11 days into production, it was announced that she was exiting the project due to creative differences, which is a cliche line for everything. Just 3 days later, it was announced that Audrey Anhora was replacing her. But yeah, with such quick recasting, I'm guessing that Audrey auditioned for the part, and then yeah, they just went with Taylor, and now they can go with Audrey. I'm sure she'll be great, and I think some of the baggage will be taken off her because Michael B. Jordan is so charming himself. I think Pierce is kind of a very stoic figure, and I think yeah, Michael's a little bit more, exudes more charisma in a way. So yeah, I think it won't be as much on her to carry that. With Michael saying that he's reimagining the story, yeah, the story must be quite different because, I mean, we also have Lily Gladstone and, yeah, Denai Guerrero in this movie. They must have fairly big parts. Like, the only part I can see line up with the 1999 version is I think Kenneth Branagh is probably playing the detective or cop that Dennis Leary played in the 1999 version. Other than that, I don't know what, the others are going to be playing. So, yeah, there's got to be different roles. And so it might not be as, as emphasized as like a two-hander that the Thomas Crown Affair in 1999 really was. So we'll see. So yeah, there's obviously a little bit of trouble there in getting this thing off the ground in terms of the female lead. But yeah, do you think Michael and co will pull off another The Thomas Crown Affair?